a show of hands, how many can define cybersecurity?
Define it, whether it's right or not.
One of the things that we are trying to do in our business is to try to educate. And if I tell you I do IT, you can name networking, you can name web development, you can name any other element. When it comes to cybersecurity, it is so broad and so scoped that most people cannot define it. But ultimately it comes down to, if we're a cybersecurity company, we're here to help protect your business. That's really what it comes down to, from the hackers, from all the other individuals that are trying to get to you. So a definition of an entrepreneur is someone who organizes and operates a business or businesses which taking a greater than normal financial risk in order to do so. But when we talk about cybersecurity, how much risk are you willing to take on your personal information in the hands of a hacker? That's the question I want to leave with you before anything else. Today I'm focusing on cybersecurity and small business. I'm focusing on small business because in the last 3 years there have been many reports that show that small business entrepreneurs have been 71% of all attacks have been done to small businesses. At the very least, I have to be able to tell you to start preparing, because the cyber war to come in the next generation will be an onslaught in comparison if people, all they do is just put their hand in the sand. So education is the solution. So why do hackers target small businesses? Well, everybody's heard what Target got hit. And you see that they're a huge company. They have the money, they have the resources, they even have enough money to go after the hackers. But now let's take the small business that has, say, 125 employees, and they get hacked. Do they have the cash flow, first off, to recoup? Well, first off, because if they did preventative, they would spend hundreds of dollars, versus after the hack, they're going to spend thousands of dollars. So preventative in this message is really, really important. The second thing is, they don't have the cash flow to even go after the hackers, much less probably take care of the customers that they are going to lose, because you have to go tell them that your credit card information just got hacked and you got to go change it. So how many are going to return to you? Well, there's going to be a portion that don't. That means money lost to you. Last year, 97% of smaller companies neglected to prioritize online security improvements for future business growth. In other words, you focused on the future business, but you didn't protect it. So you have to start thinking in a different manner, that you not only have to build it, but you got to protect the investment that you are making. There are more digital assets to target an individual consumer has that, but less security than a larger company. Small businesses underestimate the risk level, with 82% of small business owners saying they're not targets for attacks because they don't have anything to steal. So if you have employees, you have something to steal. If you have a bank account, you have something to steal. If you have a database of anything, you have something to steal. The inside attack. This is the most unrecognized area. Most business owners think that all of their employees are friends of theirs and they wouldn't do no harm. But if you're a business owner, you've had to let someone go, or you've had to do something that has probably not been the most enjoyable thing in the world. And you have employees who are disgruntled. Those disgruntled employees are one of many of the insider threats that you have. Because what happens if they do some type of attack, or take some of your information and give it to a competitor, or they do something malicious because they're mad at you? Well, you need to make sure that you have policies and procedures in place to make sure that you turn off the access to individuals when they leave, number one. But I'm going to focus on the policies and procedures. I did a study not too long ago, and probably less than 50% do not have a policy and procedure for their IT in place when classified as a small business. It doesn't take much time, and someone like our company, any of the cyber companies pretty much can help you set up a cyber policy and procedure.
Anthony, 30 seconds.
Okay. Quick. So we have malware, we have password attacks, we have phishing, and we have whaling, the newest of the forms. We have small business mistakes, not planning for a breach, assuming you are protected, failing to monitor those insiders, and not investing in cybersecurity protection like your cyber insurance. Make sure that you have antivirus firewalls, data backups, and a cloud solution, which is the cheapest way for you guys to go, encryption software, a two-point authentication, and make sure you have cyber insurance. If you have business insurance, it does not cover cyber. If you have any questions after the fact, I'll be here available.